If you ever say bow, but with an extra O, it's boo. Ha!
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's
So
Oh, you
terrifying.
can't
today
you
we
can't
have
Boo.
scare us like that.
everyone talking over me. I love
Ah!
that.
Hello.
Today we
That's
have
how we work.
Ethan, and then we have Noah, and
Hi.
we have Gabe,
Hello.
and then we have me. I'm Joey. I'm the
Hi,
interesting one
Joey.
in the group.
Welcome to AA. I mean, hey guys. What's up?
What are we doing
Hello,
today,
everybody.
boys? Well, I'll
Markiplier
fucking
here.
tell you. We're gonna be doing scary stories, scary IRL stories that have actually happened to us. So, who wants to go first? We're gonna be talking about ghosts and ghouls and cryptids.
Um, I think I should go later on.
Okay.
I don't want to go first for this.
Yeah, Joey, you go first,
I
man.
I have a lot. Are you sure? I have a lot.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, go
boy.
for it, man.
All right. Well, first let me start off by talking about Gump and Kevin. Now, the deal with them is they're ghosts. Ooh, fucking scary. Uh, and they haunt my house. And basically, the story of Gump is that every single person who have bought in my house and shit have mentioned Gump. And my mom has even seen him before.
Wait, I didn't hear anything about Gump when I was over.
Well, no, it's not at my mom's house, Ethan. For those of you
Uh
who don't know, my parents are divorced. Uh,
Oof,
that's a
Joey.
scary story.
That's a scary story, yeah.
But yeah, Gump is an old man with a beard. He's a short old man, so he looks like Kyle Gass.
How do you know this?
How do I know this? Because people have seen him.
Who people?
What?
Who people?
Who people? My stepmom, my dad has probably seen him. My mom has definitely seen him. I think I've seen him once, maybe. But it's always like a corner of your eye thing. But one time, Gump, or shit, no. My mom was walking into the kitchen, and the side window that you can look out and see the yard at, or the driveway, he was there. And
Like at the window?
yeah, he was at the window. And she was like, "What the fuck?" And like,
Did
I
he say, here's your
probably
cheeseburger?
no, he didn't say shit. Gump doesn't talk. Uh,
You get it? Because he was at
No.
the window.
that's hilarious. No, for those of you at home who didn't get it, it's talking about like fast food restaurants, how
Mm-hmm.
they take your order at the window. Anyways, that's just a little joke. We like to have fun here. And Gump likes women. Because
Wow, that's so sexist, Joey.
what do you mean? Okay, let me explain before. Gump is he's a little bit of a perv, you know? He a lot of women who have been at my house have complained that something pinches their butt.
What a naughty boy.
That's Gump. That is Gump. Because it's been happening for a long, long time. And the thing about Gump is that he's a nice ghost. He doesn't do anything. He's not really scary.
He just,
Yeah.
pinches your butt.
Yeah. He's always accompanied by pipe smoke, the smell of pipe smoke. And even I smell it all the fucking time. And it's
Are you
so...
sure it's not your dad?
No, I'm positive it's not my dad. My dad doesn't smoke out of pipes. He smokes out of hookahs and shit like that. Anyways, but yeah. Does anyone want to go before I ramble on for any longer? Because I still gotta talk about Kevin, and that's gonna be a long-ass story.
Kevin the Cube?
Oh, not Kevin the Cube from Fortnite Battle Royale.
I really don't have any scary stories to talk about.
I don't
Really?
either, man. I got
Except
nothing.
this one nightmare that's been stuck with me for a while, but I don't know if anybody wants to hear about that.
I do. We do.
Okay, then.
Also, hold on, viewers at home. I do want to apologize in advance because I don't know if you're gonna be able to make this out with the amount of lagging that Gabe's or not Gabe. Gabe's fine. That Ethan's thing is doing.
Oh.
Anyways, Ethan, go on.
Okay, what I was saying was somebody's under. I slept on this in my living room because I don't like sleeping in my bed. So I had this
Hold
nightmare.
on, hold on. Your mic is
Yeah,
really
just give it a
just
second, man. Really just horrible.
yeah. I think it's your
In
internet.
every way.
Have you tried sitting out on the roof with your satellite dish?
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. So basically, what happened was I was on my living room
Whoa.
couch, and I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I was on the couch. And all of a sudden, my door was bust open, but nobody was there. And then all of a sudden, two giant white gloved hands just float into my house, like the master hands from like Smash Bros or something.
Master Hand and Crazy Hand broke into your
Yeah,
house.
yeah, dude. And then, it doesn't even stop there because then a giant white mask, like one of those opera masks, broke into like one of those like theater masks. Broke it.
Yeah.
Also came in with it. And it was just smiling at me,
Oh, that's kind of
and it picked me
terrifying.
up. Yeah, and it picked me up, pulled me outside, and lifted me all the way up, and then dropped me.
Oh shit. That's actually terrifying.
And then right before I hit the ground, I woke up and I fell off the couch.
Oh my god. Anybody else want to go?
And
Nah.
Alright, well, I think it's time to talk about Kevin, my fucking enemy. My mom doesn't like me talking about him with his name because she's like, it'll give him power over you. And it's like, not really. But,
Probably not.
well, ever since I was a fucking baby, I have been having these dreams. Or ever since I can remember, I've been having these dreams. And there's a few other renditions of them where, like, things are a little bit different, but most of the time they're all the same. And what there are two parts of these dreams. One part is I walk into my dad's closet and there's a back room in my house, by the way. And when you walk into the closet in my dad's room, you can see through a window to the back room. Anyways, one of the dreams that I would have was I would walk into the closet of the back room and I would see like dancing shadows of monsters like dancing along and moving along. And that that's just one of the bad things, or that's just one of the creepy things that have happened with the back room. And let me talk a little bit more about the back room. Uh, I'm terrified of this fucking back room to this day. Like, I go in there and shit, but I'll go in there, but it's terrifying to me at some points. Like, because ever since I was a kid, I had a bad feeling about this back room. And it took me until I was a little older to realize that I had a motherfucking dream demon. uh, and his name is Kevin. But we'll get to how his name is Kevin a little bit later. Um, but the main dream that's terrifying to me, uh, is I walk over to the back room door and it's wide open, and I look in there, and a feeling of dread hits me. And for some reason, in every single dream, before an invisible force charges me, I'm compelled to scream. Like, I'm in there, and I'm about to, like, something is about to charge me, but sort of as if, like, to test the waters to see if anything evil's there, I scream for some reason. And it's just an invisible force charges me, and this has been happening for the longest time. No matter what nightmare I have, I scream, an invisible force charges me. I never see the invisible force, but if I know he's there. And the reason I named him Kevin was because I was having one of those nightmares, but it was more of a I guess it was more of a oh damn, what do you call it? Guys, what do you call it when you can like control your dream a little bit?
I don't know.
Lucid dreaming.
Lucid
Lucid
dreaming.
dreaming.
Lucid dreaming.
Okay, yeah, it was kind of a lucid dream. And I was about to have one of those nightmares, and I was like, man, I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to do this. What is your fucking name? And I was like, you know what? Kevin. Like, there was something that told me that his name is Kevin. Like, out of nowhere. It was like, his name's Kevin. And I'm like, makes sense. And ever since I named him in my dream, I haven't really been having those dreams anymore.
Maybe that's just what he wanted. Maybe he wants someone to know his name.
That's what I think happened. Maybe he just wanted to grab my attention, and he did that by going into my dreams and scaring the ever-loving shit out of me.
I've had a lucid dream nightmare before. It was like something out of like a horror film,
Yeah.
then turned into like a comedy.
Had that.
There was a point in my life where I tried to lucid dream. Like, I kept a dream journal, and if I woke up in the middle of the night or I woke up in the morning, I would do this thing where I would poke the center of my hand with my index finger, because when you're in a dream, you can't do that.
You can't feel.
Wait. It goes through.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So if you wake up in a dream and you do that thing and it becomes like a natural thing, and it goes through, you'll know you're dreaming.
That's awesome.
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck.
Look who joined.
Oh, it's not just the boys anymore.
It's not just the boys
yeah.
anymore. Delaney decided to join the party.
I had to eat, okay?
Well, no, we
Wow.
were having a.
I had grilled
mostly
cheese.
it was mostly just me talking about all my
Yeah.
scary shit.
I don't
and
have scary shit.
I'm just about done with my
I
segment.
had grilled cheese.
Wow, that's a really scary
so
story.
spooky.
Yeah,
It's a spooky grilled cheese.
the spooky grilled cheese.
All right.
This isn't really scary, I guess, but I have something that happened today. Mainly because my friend scared the shit out of me, and I'll call him Purple. So Purple was staying after school with me today, and we were there with two of our other friends. One of them is from the theater beard thing, but
A callback to the first podcast.
yeah. I forgot. Oh, his nickname in the thing was Kermit. So I was with Purple, Kermit, and another one of our friends that I'll have to come up with a name for later. But we were all playing hide and seek, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like at school. After school, we were playing hide and seek. And Purple was hiding in the women's bathroom. And I went to go check to see if he was in there. And he pops up over the stall, like with a Pennywise smile, and it scared the crap out of me.
Oh my god.
That is terrifying.
And keep in mind, Purple's not some like small kid. No, Purple is like 6'4" and really tall, and like he's kind of a bigger dude.
So, Delaney, do you have any spooky IRL stories like ghosts or anything or cryptids or
I have a story.
okay.
So
Ooh.
I'm almost certain that my Nana's house, because she lives out like in the middle of nowhere. She lives in the woods. I'm pretty sure I saw a Wendigo.
Oh fuck!
Like,
Oh shit! Oh please tell me more.
A what?
Please.
A Wendigo.
Oh
every
fuck!
time.
I'm
Okay.
so ready. Oh please tell. I
Okay.
love cryptids, dude.
I'm so
I'm
confused.
all giddy now.
Just listen, Noah. You'll find out.
You might want to
Um,
describe
I
what one
didn't-
is for people who
I
don't know.
talked to an ex friend of ours like a while ago about it,
Oh, I have another
and
story
he
about
said
Kevin,
that it probably that.
after this, but please tell, please.
Okay, so every time, ever since I was little, whenever I would spend the night at my Nana's house, I would have sleep paralysis.
Oh,
And
that shit's rough.
consistently, it was only with her, like at her house.
Oh, that's weird.
And there would be like a few times where I would see like
Oh, I've heard this story.
like a black figure outside the window. Yes.
Oh fuck!
And
That's terrifying.
my freshman year, when my mom was out on a business trip, I had to stay with my Nana because I was not old enough to stay by myself. And that night was the first night like I noticed it was in the room with me. It was in the room, literally in the room,
Oh my fucking
like staring
word.
on top of me, like looming over me.
Oh
And then
my
and I couldn't
God.
move, so it was just like staring at me intensely, just like. And
Oh my God.
it's really funny. It's also terrifying because you know how I'm terrified of like things that are almost human but aren't.
Yeah.
It's like dolls, animatronics.
Yeah, it's
My
like
Nana
Dolls are
Uncanny
has a
creepy.
bunch of my Nana has a bunch of like porcelain dolls in that room too.
Nah,
That I just
that
sleep
ain't
in.
it. I
I'm
don't
almost
fuck
certain.
with dolls, man.
I am almost certain my Nana's house is like a cesspool of like spirit stuff and like
Oh yeah.
cryptids and shit. Like it's so, and it's funny because she's like the most religious woman I have ever met. But yeah. And then the next morning, I felt really nauseous, and I had the biggest headache after that
that
like
is
incident.
fucked.
I honestly thought it was a nightmare.
Hold on, can you
Nightmare.
explain what a
Nightmare.
Wendigo? Can you explain what a Wendigo is to the viewers who might not know what a Wendigo is?
Okay, so a Wendigo is a type of cryptid, and it's rooted in like Native American folklore and like stuff like that. It's a cryptid, and it's normally found in like the East Coast area, in Great Plains and whatnot.
Is it like an
And
actual thing?
Well,
it's
the thing about
it's-
cryptids is that, you know, it's kind of cryptic about them.
and the thing is that
Never
they
know.
look very human, and that they have like deer horns and stuff. They look like, and sometimes like their eyes are either like a white or a red, and it's really scary.
Fuck, dude.
It's terrifying, dude.
It's horrifying.
One of my favorites
And
one of my favorite cryptids that I think could be real is the rake.
oh,
Because-
those things are
And-
horrifying.
Horrifying, literally horrifying. But I love them so much because it is possible that they could be real. Because, well, this is my proof. It's not solid evidence, but literally every video I have seen about them that is claiming that they're real is they all sound the fucking same. They all make the same noise. They go It's fucking
They're
terrifying.
horrifying.
Dude.
They're like-
Literally.
They're like they're like I don't even know. They're
They're
horrifying.
like white
but-
humanoids with long ass arms.
Yeah. Okay, basically, if you don't know what a Wendigo looks like, it's like a human. Like, it looks like a human, but it's like black or gray. And it has a deer head and like antlers, and it has like red or white eyes. And it's really horrifying.
Yeah.
And they're really. They're associated with some pretty messed up stuff.
Yeah.
Mainly, like, cannibalism. If
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
remember
say, like,
correctly.
are they like? I believe like how they associate with cannibalism.
Dude, they smoked
Yeah.
weed?
I'm like, so, here.
Come on. Come on, that was funny.
They
Anyways.
kill and eat humans, essentially.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so
The first time I was introduced to a Wendigo was the ones from Until Dawn. Those are creepy.
yeah,
do you want to hear another ghost story from
Yes.
my Nana's house?
absolutely.
Go for it.
Okay,
Go for it.
you remember those dolls I brought up earlier?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
So-
god.
I, probably from, I used to live with my Nana, when I was really, really young. And this is what sparked my fear for these things. I swear to God. So, like I said, my Nana has, these porcelain dolls. And she had, some other little, Russian nesting dolls or whatever. And they were all in this one room. And I'm going to call it the green room. Because the walls were painted green. And this is the same room that the Wendigo was looming over me. So I think this room is just.
Ma,
And
we're in the middle of something.
Are you taping?
can you hear the?
Yes, we're taping. Alright, I love you.
Good night, I love you too.
Okay.
Good night, everybody. I love you.
I love you.
Joey's
Love you
mom.
too.
Night.
Alright, bye.
Night.
Okay.
Bye.
Joey's
And
mom is our
so-
mascot.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And
Alright.
so there was this one specific doll. I'm gonna call it Sally because I don't remember the actual name of it. But Sally had the little red hair. Actually, I want to see if I can find the act. I think Raggedy Ann, maybe. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, is that a Raggedy Ann doll?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm almost certain that thing was possessed.
Oh my
Well,
god.
definitely.
Yeah, let's just get
Because-
off the topic of this because haunted dolls scare the fuck out of me.
This thing would move around the room. It would move.
Yeah, dude.
It would follow and you know how Raggedy Ann dolls have their eyes stitched to their face?
Yeah.
I could almost swear I saw it move. Its eyes move.
Oh my
That's
god.
That's when I'm
terrifying.
out.
Alright.
It
That's when
would
I'm
walk.
out.
Alright, let's
Like,
change the subject.
for
I'm getting
real.
this is hashtag
Can you see? Can you see why I'm scared of dolls now, though?
this is hashtag 3 spooky 5 minutes.
Delaney, if you're scared of dolls, how are you gonna watch the very coming out soon Friday Nights at Freddy's movie?
I'm not going to.
That movie is totally coming out, I swear.
What?
Alright. I have
Wait,
another
already then.
I have a kinda part 2 to Kevin.
Kevin. Oh
Kevin.
God.
Delaney, I've told you about Kevin before, right?
I have you've told me about
Yeah.
Kevin. Kevin
and
is
everybody knows about this, I believe, but let me just say it for the viewers and you if you haven't heard it. So my stepmother goes to a psychic every once in a while, and I was brought up, and she was like, or the psychic's a dude, and he was like, oh, he's going to go far, this boy. And he said something along the lines of, he has a fascination with a room in your house. And then she was like, alright. And then a name that he fucking deadass brought up was Kevin, apparently. Oh,
Holy crap!
Delaney's gone. And now she's back.
It was too scary.
That's actually fucking terrifying. And
That is terrifying.
when I was telling my family about this story at the dinner table, or my Kevin stories at the dinner table, they looked at each other and like there was a brick of shit in their pants. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening.
Dear
But
God.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, my
Me and you had,
stepbrother's
like-
raging. Caden, shut the fuck.
Okay. No, me and Joey have had like in-depth stories about scary encounters like this. So,
My
I
mom was
have a
just like,
story.
okay.
my
Have
mom
I
was.
ever told you about the first time I've ever went to a Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh no.
I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese actually.
I
I
went
was I
once when
went
I was
one
little
time
and
when I
there
was
were
like
no
5.
animatronics on stage.
Same.
Oh, no. I was there when they had the animatronics. It was
No
horrifying.
bueno.
Like, they're scary. They're really scary. And they smelt really bad.
Oh god.
Like, they smell real bad.
I've seen the videos of
Five Nights at Freddy's?
the
Okay.
the videos of like someone's like far off in the room like recording with a camera or some shit,
Mhm.
and then
Yes!
the animatronics
And then they
eyes like
look over.
snap to them.
Yeah.
Yes!
That is.
Yes, yes,
Oh
yes.
my god.
They're horrifying.
Twilight
I'm
dolls.
almost certain they just observe you.
Yeah.
They're horrifying.
Dude, it reminds me of the hug.
Oh, the Hug
Welcome.
on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used a Showbiz Pizza animatronic for that, but they repainted it.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, which nobody fucking does, because I kept this to myself, I used to be interested in the history of like Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza and shit like that.
Why?
Why? Because when you find something on the internet that kind of interests you, you look into it, and then you get more interested.
Like that's what happened with D&D, Noah. For you.
It is. Yeah.
And Delaney's gone again.
She died.
Watch.
The-
3,
The wind
2,
of those
oh, well,
waters.
she's back. You couldn't have waited like 2 seconds, Delaney? Alright.
She's gonna leave again, isn't she?
Bro, my Discord has been being a day. Okay, what happened?
What happened? Nothing, really. Anyone else got a horror story or a scary story?
I do.
Alright,
Oh?
go ahead, Gabe.
Ooh.
Gabe has been silent this whole time because he's been doing homework. Nerd.
Yeah. So
What a nerd.
Nerd.
this happened in 8th grade. So how old was I in 8th grade?
You're generally like 14 in 8th grade.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds about right. So at my mom's, I have some neighbors that I play outside with a bunch, and they had this hole
Imagine having friends.
in the side of their house that's like they can get under their house if they need to. And we were playing hide and seek one day, or not hide and seek, manhunt. Sorry. And I had a flashlight, and I was looking for one of the kids, and she had this pink coat on. Okay, and she ran off. They all ran off, and I started counting. Once I start going, I start looking around. I see one of them. I catch them. They're out. And then I look under the house, and I see the pink coat on someone hunched over. Just hunched over. They don't turn around or anything. And I say, I found you. I found you. And I was shining light on them. And then the girl runs up next to me without the jacket on. And she's like, so I thought you were looking for us. And I was like, I thought you were under there. And I look back under there, and the coat's gone. She said she put it
What?
inside.
What?
But that's not where it
Wait.
Yo!
Is this
for
some
like 2
shapeshifter
weeks.
shit?
No, like 3-4 weeks. The next 3 or 4 weeks, I couldn't sleep. If I fell asleep, I would wake up screaming. And there was one time in class where I had gone like days without sleeping, and I kept falling asleep in class. And one time I woke up kind of like heavy breathing, and they were like, "Hey, are you good?" You kind of like screamed a little, and I was like, Yeah. And I kept seeing it appear, hunched over, with the jacket on.
Wait, did you
Everywhere.
see anything other than the jacket? Like
I
what?
saw some legs,
What do they look
but they
like?
didn't. Just
Leggies.
gray.
Gray.
Mm-hmm.
So like no fucking shot, dude.
I
Uh,
haven't seen
No
it since.
fucking shot, dude.
I haven't seen it since.
Mom, Mom, we're doing something. Stop being so loud.
Jeez, mom.
Yeah, Mom. Anyways.
I have a question for you guys.
Mom.
I have a couple of horror questions.
Okay.
All right.
So, first one: would you rather be filled in a place with bright lights and loud noises, or dark with silence?
Dark and silence.
Silence.
Nah.
I
Oh
talk to
man.
myself enough
So-
where I can make it
Noah,
scary.
nah isn't an answer.
No, dark and silence drives you insane. Like
Yeah,
literally
already
insane.
insane.
so does fucking loud
already
and
insane.
constant noises.
Nah, bro.
With bright lights.
Yeah.
I can.
I'd rather not be I'd rather not be able to see what's gonna kill me.
Ethan, this is a stupid question. We're supposed to be talking about scary stories, not doing would you rather questions.
I'm asking scary questions. What cryptid do you guys think you could take out?
None of them.
Your
I don't know
Are you
any of
fucking
them.
kidding me? None of them.
I
I
think
mean,
don't
maybe
know any
like
of them,
gnomes,
so-
maybe. Gnomes? Are gnomes a cryptid?
You know what? I think as a group, with training, we could take out a Wendigo together.
No.
Together.
No.
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 Fucking
Yep.
impossible.
Are you stupid? No.
I'm thinking of like the scene from the Maze Runner where they're taking out the Griever with the
Alright.
spears, and that's just us doing it to a Wendigo.
Alright. I have,
So
I-
Gabe's on
That's
math.
You're on.
You're on meth. Anyways, I have a little bit more shit to talk about. Let's
Alrighty.
talk about another ghost. Who
Ooh, spooky.
haunted my grandmother's house. And his name or hers. I
Wait,
don't
which
fucking.
one is this?
Which one is this? I haven't told you guys about this yet.
I remember, Jay,
Oh.
I went over to your place once and we were doing like a spear box.
Yeah, but no, this isn't. This is like one that I didn't even know about until my dad told me, because these stories are coming straight from my dad.
Okay.
This ghost's name is Effie, and I'm not sure who named it, but that might just be its name. But my dad slept in the attic. Like, that was his room. His room was set up in the attic. And my grandmother has a fucking huge house, or used to. They moved out. And he had a drum set up in his room because he plays drums along with me. And every night when he would drift off to sleep, he'd hear like tapping on the cymbals. And, yeah, terrifying.
Nah, bro.
And I feel like sometimes I hear it because I have a drum set in my room too, but I could be just tripping. And
You
Chicken
guys have
balls,
a ghost
man.
that follows your family around.
yeah.
You guys need to be blessed.
But another story that my dad told me. Oh shit, hold on. I just thought of another spooky thing that my dad told me about this ghost, and probably that the ghost is now a dude. But he usually had his window propped up every night, and it was like almost timed that every night when he would close his eyes and drift off to sleep, the window would fucking slam shut. And he told me that he timed it at some times where he would pretend to fall asleep. And
I was gonna say,
he,
maybe
like,
it's just his mind
he like
waking him up right at that second. But
no, he woke up and looked and the window was shut.
Huh. I was thinking, what I was trying to say was maybe when he was starting to nod off. When you start to nod off, time can go either super fast or super slow. and maybe you did something like that. But no, if he faked sleeping and it still happened, that doesn't make sense. For
He
what I was
faked
saying, so,
sleeping, and I'm not sure what
yeah.
happened, but I think like after that shit, um, like or like he drifted off to sleep and maybe like 4 minutes with his eyes closed, it shut.
Hmm.
But it might have just. It probably didn't even.
4 minutes is
Ooh,
about how long it takes for
okay,
someone to
I
drift
have
off,
a
I'd
story.
say.
All right, and then
Okay.
I gotta tell the final one about Effie.
Okay. So, you guys know how I'm outdoorsy person despite a lot of people's opinions.
Okay.
I've been camping since I was very, very little.
Mhm.
And my family owns a little campsite up at insert lake here. Because, yeah. Actually, no, I feel like I could say this.
No,
They have
because
a
the
camp
thieves
at
still go.
Moosehead Lake.
Oh, no. Now people
She said it.
gotta find you.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
we'll censor that out.
Well, no, a lot of people camp there.
Yeah,
Like,
but
people
like there
different
could be
states.
some creepy people and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's out near that lake. And
It's out near
so at some point, I was talking to my uncle, and my uncle was like, yeah, apparently this area where we like have our camp built on, it's used to be an Indian burial ground, like a Native American
Oh
burial.
fuck that.
Exactly.
And I think I was 7. I was 7 years old when this happened. And I was sleeping out on the couch because, like, my entire family was up there, whatever. And so I was sleeping out on the couch. And from the couch view, there's like a sliding glass door. And you can see out into the lake from there, right?
Yeah.
I swear to God. It was like probably about 3 in the morning. I woke up really, really tired. I saw there was like this painting of a ship on the wall. Right, whatever.
Yeah.
It was moving.
What?
Literally turned to the side.
Wait, what?
Like, it was perfectly straight on the wall, and then it, like, turned crooked. Like, right in front of my eyes.
Oh shit.
And then, I, like, probably not even about 5 minutes later, I heard, like, I don't know how to explain it other than, like, a battle horn. Like, it was
Oh damn.
Bruh.
creepy.
I thought you were talking about like the ship in the painting was moving.
That's what I was
No.
thinking too.
No. Like, the frame
Then I
moved.
was gonna say maybe you did acid, but
No. What? How would I
What?
get...
what?
What?
You're not
What?
even.
Just talk to dipshit. Dick
Jonald.
nuts. Jonald, yep. Dick nuts.
Slap nuts.
Oh,
Okay. But no, and then I was like, okay, maybe I just need water. Maybe I'm just, because it's late, whatever. Just woke up, maybe I just need water. I got up to go get water, and I kid you the fuck not, I saw a little Native American girl.
Oh
Like-
no! Oh,
No.
that's terrifying.
And it was horrifying.
in the
And
window.
like,
Nah, that ain't it.
like when you, like, ghosts, they aren't, like, fully, like, visible,
There.
I guess. They're like,
they're not there.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
The transformers.
terrifying.
That ain't it, Chief.
You know when you like think you see
I have
something
a lot of I have a lot of encounters with, like, Native American culture, and it's really weird.
Yeah. You know when you like see something that's like so fucking otherworldly and terrifying to you that all you can do is like stand there and like
Yeah, that's what happened.
your
That is
heart sinks to the fucking very bottom of your body.
that
And that's
by
kind of what
far.
happened.
I would say that's probably more. That incident was more scary than the Wendigo one.
Damn, I would be fucking terrified if that shit
I
happened.
literally,
I
I
wouldn't be
thought like
there. I'd be out.
little 7-year-old me. I was about to piss my pants. Like I was
Like
scared.
I probably would have decked the
I
kid.
ran back to the couch after that, and I hid under my covers. And I swear to God, I felt something like touch my covers. Like literally.
oh no.
To be honest, I would have decked the kid.
Punch
How?
that bitch.
How?
I would try.
She's dead. She dead.
Here's
I would try.
here's another story about Effie, the last one that I know about. My dad, well, I'm not sure this was Effie. I should probably stop saying the name. I'm not sure this is that ghost. But my dad was like 17 or 18 and he didn't like go out and drink that much or anything. And he came back home from work late one night. It was about probably like 10 or 11. And he went to grab like a drink from the fridge or some shit. But his parents leave the newspaper flat out on the table for reading. So he was hunched down looking at the newspaper on the table, and he swears that he looked up and saw a like an Italian dude. I don't like a dude with a dude who was relaxed sitting in the chair with a wife beater on and smoking a cigarette. Like he could see the smoke. And he kind of just like blinked a few times like to realize like what the fuck am I looking at? And he was gone. But the smoke was still there.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking terrifying. Not as terrifying as Native American little girl.
Yeah.
I was like 7, keep in mind.
That dude, if I saw that shit. That's terrifying.
And the funny, I find it so funny because that entire side of my family is very religious. So when I was like, guys, I saw something last night, and they were like, no, sweetie, it was the spirit of God. It's okay. I'm like, God,
The spirit of God is supposed to talk to you through this little Indian girl.
Exactly.
Oh,
or one of my parents was like, did you get into mommy's special drinks? I was like, no.
Mommy.
That's
No,
horrible.
another scary thing. This is like the tamest of all of the stories so far, but this is recent. So in my house, we have this basement door, and it's latched like shut. So like you would need someone to like pull the latch open to open it. That door keeps opening. Yeah.
I don't fuck with
You need
basements.
to set up a camera.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't fuck with basements.
Has anyone here seen the Blackwell Ghost movies?
Yes.
I saw
What?
the
I have not.
Okay, well there's a scene where he has a ball on the
Spoiler
table.
alert.
Spoiler alert, man. Alright.
Gabe, are you
Everybody, go watch the fucking Blackwell Ghost. It's on Amazon Prime. Watch the second one preferably, after the first one. But and then come
Which
back
one
to
is
this
this from?
podcast.
What scene is this from?
What scene is this from?
Which movie?
I think it was the second one. So watch the first
Okay.
one, then watch the second one. All right, and then come
Just
back
watch
to
the
this.
movies.
All right, welcome back to the podcast. Uh, so there's a scene in the movies that you probably watched because you just left and watched this, theoretically. And there's a scene
Right.
where he sets up a ball, and he wakes up in the morning, and the ball is down in the basement, and
Oh no.
he's like, "What the fuck?" and he checked his camera because he was recording everywhere, literally everywhere, and all the cameras stopped working. Well, in the second movie, when he tried it again, all of the cameras were working, and it actually showed the
stupid
ball
fucking ghost.
running up to the basement door and it opening, and it going down to the basement, and I mean, those movies have been kind of proven that they're maybe fake. After
Yeah,
Maybe.
I've heard a lot.
Yeah,
about
after
it being
Gabe
fake.
tries to ruin my fucking experience.
Sorry,
No, you're not.
I am, but
But
at the same time, I'm not.
yeah,
To you, I'm sorry.
I just
To
got
the
reminded of
to the
that.
guy, I'm not.
Does anybody have any more scary stories before
Nah,
we
I'm boring.
end off the podcast?
It's. I kind of
Wait,
have another
hold on.
thing.
Wait, Noah, didn't you in your old house have like that weird witch shed, or did you already talk about that?
What the fuck was up with that? Dude, I forgot about that shit. Tell us, please.
What?
In your old house, like when you used to live in the same
Oh
town
yeah,
with
that
us,
shit was
the witch
creepy,
shed.
dude.
Tell.
Yeah, that shit wasn't it.
Is
Under
that-
our
Actually talked
house
about it.
was like a room that we didn't go in. And yeah, nah.
Okay, what? Okay, you have to explain.
I'm not good at explaining things.
No,
It's
it is.
okay,
Dude.
buddy.
You can go at your own pace, but hurry
Guys,
the
let's hold
fuck
his
up.
hand, okay?
Well, like, I don't know. We shoved all of our like shit that we didn't want from the house because it was like owned by somebody else, and there was a whole bunch of old, useless shit, and we just put all of our old, useless shit in there. And there were no lights in there at all, and shit was creepy, dude.
Is there any like backstory behind it?
We have no clue.
Why do you guys call it the
Okay,
witch room?
You have to explain what's in the room. So, what was in that room?
We don't know.
Why do you call it the witch room?
Because we suspect that an old witch lived in there, and killed people in there or some shit.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
tap into this because I saw this room. There was like a pig painted like pentagram on the wall.
What?
It was like, yeah, it
I don't
was
remember
really
that.
or no, it was like some other symbol. Maybe it wasn't pentagram. Maybe what was it? I don't know, but there was like some weird symbols and stuff in there, if I remember correctly.
That's fucking creepy.
Some cult
I have-
stuff. I thought it was a cult. Maybe it was a witch thing.
Maybe it was. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Shit was whack. That's all I know.
I have no idea.
I have one last thing.
Okay,
Okay.
and then we'll end it off.
So this happened about a month ago. I was at my neighbor's again, and we were playing Manhunt again. And they have this thicker forest in between their
Thick
house and
bush.
their neighbors. And they have this big bush. It's about the size of my room. And they were not hiding in there, but I could hear people in there. Like I could hear like stuff, and I could see a little light coming in from there. And then I hear them running behind me to go towards the house. So I kind of looked back at it, turned my flashlight on. There was no light. I couldn't hear anything in there anymore. And they said they were coming from their backyard. So it seems like any time we're playing Manhunt, something goes a little weird. But
The dude, the ghosts and cryptos just want to join in on the game too, man.
They want to
I
play.
forgot to mention. There was one last thing about the thing from my last story, where in my dreams, I never saw its face when it was under there, but in my dreams it had just these solo dots that were just bright white
Oh,
with a
fuck
black face,
that.
like a shadowy face.
Oh,
I never saw it,
I thought
but
you were
that's what
talking
my
about.
dreams put it as.
For a second, I thought you were talking about like it was white faced with like black dots for eyes, like
That's spooky,
the
I'd say.
like the motherfucker from Pan's Labyrinth who's got the eye hands. You know what I'm talking about.
oh yeah.
I don't know
that
what
would be
that is, but-
scarier, I'd say,
Oh,
because that
dude,
just seems
terrifying.
way too unnatural. At
Yeah.
least I've seen multiple things with a shadowy face with white dots.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't have any other stories. I guess our school's haunted. we have a
Oh, yeah.
we have a
Joey
building.
just learned
The
that.
Bell Building.
We have a
I'm gonna just call it the Bell.
yeah,
the Bell Building is haunted, according to our English teacher.
And my mom.
And Joey's mom and my
And,
stepdad, who
one
went
of
to.
when we were
God
like,
dang it.
the school's haunted.
Noah, you gotta. Joey, you're gonna have to bleep that.
Bleep what?
What?
I said the school's name.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, whatever, I'll bleep it. It's
Yeah.
Barely paying attention, to be honest.
But apparently you can see a woman
But
at the
yeah.
top of the bell tower.
According to our English teacher, that Bell Building is haunted, and he stayed there. I don't know if I should tell this
Why?
because he might tell it another time, but he stayed late one night to do work. Our English teacher. So he stayed late one night because he was correcting work, doing essay stuff.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, really? Hold on. Sorry, folks who are listening in at home. I record all the podcasts. My Discord just motherfucking crashed out of nowhere. Now that's scary. Tell the story. Keep going.
Okay. So the Bell Building is haunted, according to our English teacher. So our English teacher was doing some like essay stuff or whatever, staying late, doing some essay stuff because junior year we have this big important essay that we have to do. And what had happened was he was sitting there. It was probably I think maybe 8 at night. It was probably he was the only one in the building. And he got up to go do something. And he didn't close the door. He left the door open. And the door moved.
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
Yeah, no.
It closed. Like it closed a little bit. So he was like, okay, maybe it's like a wind thing. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? That excuse. And then he pushed it open. It started to close again.
Damn, bro.
Running out of there.
And then no, it's not over. So he's like, okay, whatever. And then he moved the door again. This time, the door moves again, and he hears like a creepy, like a ballet piano thing from the ballet.
Oh, fuck
area.
That shit. Fuck that shit. Right up the ass. Holy fuck me running. I just got chills. No joke.
And
God, that's terrifying. I don't know why, but that rubbed me right the fuck the wrong way.
And you know how in that Bell Building where Mr. would be,
Yeah, I'm also censoring that
Right
man's name.
across the hall is where the ballet stuff is.
Oh my
So
god.
you can hear it very clearly. And I don't think anybody else was in that building either. Because everything he
Okay.
said everything was pitch
Holy
dark
shit.
except for his room.
I have yet to see it, but I need to see the woman that you can apparently see at the top of at the top of the bell
She
tower.
jumped off. So
Apparently,
Have you seen her, Delaney?
apparently.
content warning. She jumped off the top of the Bell building.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I'll censor that.
See, the only thing I think is scarier than like piano music used in a horror situation is, have you guys seen the first Insidious movie?
No, I haven't.
You might want to wait a
There's a
second.
song.
Mike's kind of weird.
I was just.
1 second. Let me try. All right. So there was a scene in this first movie where there's like this.
That did not help at all.
I did not even.
1 second. I'll try. 1 second. I'll try leaving and coming.
Okay. 3, 2. He's here.
You're really bad at that, Joey.
Fuck you, Noah.
All right. Did that work?
No, but just keep talking.
For a second.
I'll
Okay.
add subtitles.
All right. So basically, in the Insidious movie, a little bit.
Yeah, that's just unfucking
And-
unsubtitleable. I just can't do that.
That's
Can you not tell what I'm saying?
horror movie.
No,
No.
not even a little bit.
Message it to me. Message it to me, and I will be the I will be the messenger.
Oh,
Are you seriously?
the dorms are also haunted.
The
Yeah.
dorms are haunted?
The dorms are haunted.
No shit. Really?
Yeah.
Haha, your
Yeah,
school's haunted.
because
My school just
apparently
has
a
pregnant
lot of
people.
people. I don't know how to censor this. Scooter ankle themselves
What?
because they were like, I would, because some people, like, some families are like, hey, if you don't get good grades, I'm disowning you. So they
Yeah.
would rather.
So they would
Scooter
rather shoot themselves in the head with a flare gun than deal with that.
That's just a horrible way to die.
Well, you don't.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, you know, that's a Breakfast Club reference. But
Yeah.
Toaster path.
anyways,
Has Ethan
Ethan
texted
didn't-
that to you?
no, he didn't.
I'm back.
All right.
It's
Is
Very
that
good.
is that good for a wrap? Are we done here?
I think
All right.
Ethan wanted to finish what he was saying.
All
No,
right.
it's fine.
It's fine.
No.
Ethan, you
It's
sure?
not. I was just gonna mention that once you can see it's like please.
It's only when he tries
You
talking,
can
it does
explain
that.
anything, man. Holy
It's
shit.
only when he tries talking.
Holy
Exactly.
shit.
I don't know what's scarier. The stories we've been telling or Ethan's mic.
Alrighty, that's great.
Okay.
Well,
What the fuck was that?
He got possessed. My man's
Alright.
possessed.
Holy shit. Let's just end this shit already. Alright.
Jesus.
Hey, this is Possessed.
No, I'm gonna
This is the end of the
I'm
podcast.
gonna end off the
Let us do the
podcast,
outro.
Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan, you can't talk anymore, man.
I'm possessed.
Stop. Alright guys, that
Somebody
was
kill him.
that
That was horrible. Ethan's mic is just so
Alright, that was the Fruit Cup. That was spooky shit. That was Fruit Cup spooky shit. Alright, bye.
What the dog